I am honestly on cloud 9 right now. Guys, Wheel of Fortune tonight. Better than sex. Maybe I'm getting old. Maybe I just haven't had that good sex in my life. Or maybe Wheel of Fortune tonight was the best thing that ever happened to me. Let's start with Jeopardy though. Tournament of Champions. Amy lost. I was sad. I was like, oh, what does tonight have in store? But then Matea won. And oh my gosh, top 10 anime comebacks of all time. Matea rose from the ashes. And it was so epic for me because, of course, I was cheering them on and rooting for them the entire time with that lineup. And now they're going to go up against that. Oh, what even is his name? He is a cocky son of a bitch, though. I hope that they take him down. Anyway. Moving on from Jeopardy, though. Then it's time for Wheel of Fortune. And I'm like, oh, it's Celebrity Wheel of Fortune. I wonder who they're going to have on. Oh my god, it's Ken Jennings? The fuck, I was just watching him host Jeopardy. This is so exciting. And then what? The camera pans. Who is this? Oh, I forget her name. But the Big Bang girl who also hosts Jeopardy at Blossom, you know? And she's just gentle parenting. She talks about it on her podcast. You know the one? I was like, oh my god. We're having a Jeopardy moment. Who's the third person gonna be? It's Vanna fucking White. And then, I'm sorry because I know she's probably already going to face a lot of heat from, like, boomers, but Maggie was doing the letters. Maggie, who is Pat Sajak's daughter, by the way, if you're not into the Wheel of Fortune lore like I am. And she has my dream nepotism baby job, running the Wheel of Fortune Instagram. If that was my dream job, I would not be trying to step out of that, honestly, I don't think. But she did. She wore a great dress. She wore it well, and that was very Vanna, but she didn't quite do the letters so great or hit her cues so great, but that's fine. It was a great episode. It was so funny, and Ken Jennings is a superhuman. He was, like, solving them faster than I think anyone ever has. And, like, the wheel was nerfing him, and he still did so well. It was so exciting. Oh my gosh, this is like the best day of my life. I don't care if you think it's sad. I am so stoked. The whole time my grandma was just screaming at me, why do you care? This is so stupid. I'd be like, this is awesome. This is so epic. Oops. Okay. That was me kissing you, not the phone. My grandma was being mean. I was like, this is epic. And she was like, this is stupid. And me and my grandpa were having a great time, though. It was a great night for me. I'm gonna quit while I'm ahead. This is me making a vow to myself that I will never, ever date a man who will not unfollow bitches on Instagram for me. If I say that somebody's post on Instagram makes me jealous or uncomfortable or insecure or whatever, if I'm vulnerable and brave enough to tell you that in a mature and honest, calm way, and even tell you multiple times because you don't fucking unfollow her, and every time I'm calm-ish at least I'm kind about it, and every single time you choose looking at a girl's Instagram post who doesn't even follow you back over our relationship, I am never doing that again. Never. What happened to men that know that arguing with their wives isn't worth the time, so they just say, you're right, honey, you're always right, oh, you always know best? What happened to that? Because I need that. I know they're faking, and I know it's fake I hate my wife humor, but I'm so sick of people choosing complete strangers over me. I mean, I don't know why I'm acting like I'm trying to hide who this is about. I mean, obviously it's fucking about Ethan, like, not even the girls on Instagram, like, even just, like, when we were in Bali, people would try to scam us, and I would be like, this is a scam, she's scamming us, walk away, he's lying, walk away, let's just do our thing, like, I know best, like, let's go. And this wasn't me being, like, a white person thinking I know better than locals, like, about, like, a beach not being safe or something. I mean, like, we were, like, A lot of Balinese people love to scam. You gotta just trust me on this. And I know a scam when I see one. And he would never trust me, and he would pick these literal strangers trying to steal his money and believe them over me. And it doesn't even have to be in another country. It could be America, and he would still pick strangers over me all the time, and he would be a complete pushover to them and be a complete people pleaser to them. But then I would never get that same treatment. I could never be believed, even when I was right, even if I'm not trying to scam. I never got the same respect that strangers got from him. Or there would be girls that were terrible to me in my past, and it's not even just a jealousy thing, it's they're mean, and I don't like them, and they don't like me, and I don't like you guys following each other, and or friending each other on Facebook, or you following them on Instagram, and some of the ones on Instagram, like I said, like, they don't even follow him back, so it's literally just so he can look at them. It's disgusting. This entire lifetime, I've just been having a really hard time grasping that you can love someone with your whole heart and have nothing but pure intentions for them and have nothing but compassion and respect and love and admiration for them. And they will still treat you like absolute garbage and not give a shit about you, not give a shit about your feelings, and just not give a shit. Like, you can do everything for someone, and they will fucking throw you away like trash. Because they don't fucking care. And it's just so hard for me to deal with that lack of control. So hard for me to know that I could be absolutely perfect and the person that I love will still never feel the same for me. Because it's their choice. And I think it's beautiful that people get to choose who they get to love and they get to walk away at any time, but it hurts. I'm so lucky that he's a lazy, immature, 20-whatever-year-old, because I wake up every morning at like 4 a.m. just bawling my eyes out, like throwing up, like feeling like absolute garbage and just wanting to call him and cuss him out up until like 10 o'clock when he wakes up. And then by about 10 o'clock, I've done my workout, I've meditated, I've showered, I've read, I've done the deal, and that's just really good for me, and I'm really grateful for that, because if we were operating on the same schedule right now, every morning he'd be getting cussed out. But I know that he's asleep, and I know there's no use in waking him up to cuss him out. Well, it would be nice for me. There would be some use. I know it's not going to change him, though. If anything, it'd just make him love me less. I mean, I don't think you can love someone less than nothing, I guess. Hate me more. Look at how clear my skin is. This dot, those are scars. They're not zits. Every time I'm single, my skin is clear. And every time I'm in a relationship, I'm breaking out the whole time, for years. A year-long breakout session. And every time I'm single, I have the most amazing skin. Men really are the source to my problems. Today I opened a circle just to cry and then closed it. I needed that, okay? Dude, Grandma's gonna be so mad at you for that. Oh, aren't you worried that when you have kids, they're gonna get teased and made fun of about your porn, and they're gonna see your porn, or blah, 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 blah? No. These vlogs are much more embarrassing, much more vulnerable, but no one ever is like, your kids are gonna get bullied because online you said that something about Big Time Rush. But that's probably way more accurate than my kids getting bullied because I had an OnlyFans. Like, everyone's mom is gonna have had an OnlyFans. Not everyone's mom is gonna be on YouTube crying. Every time I transpose something from the guitar onto the banjo, I'm like, I'm a genius. And then I'm like, wait, literal hillbillies do this. It's fine. I'm still gonna just be proud of myself. This thing will be the death of my fingers, man. It's not even funny. I'm so painful. I might cry. They can feel tears for me. I'm like the peanut butter baby.